Hey everyone, welcome to my freezer. I'm gonna do what's in my freezer. And yes, I just cleaned it. No, my freezer doesn't normally look this organized. Let's be honest. I just threw away a whole garbage bag full of stuff that was not good anymore. So, to start, over here, can't see very good because of the light. I have homemade zucchini bread that I just froze, applesauce, peach jam, raspberry jam, strawberry jam, and Cool Whip. Right here we keep our vegetables. We've got corn and peas, and then we've got 2 bags of fruit that we use for our shakes. Right here we have a frozen bag of spinach. We just buy these huge bags at Costco, and then I freeze them, and then we put them in our shakes because they freeze perfectly and they go in shakes great. And they still have all of the nutritional value and stuff, so that's what we do. We do that with kale also. There's more spinach. That is some broccoli, and then these are all like my vegetarian options because I don't eat meat. The rest of my family does, but I don't. So I have my Morningstar Garden Burgers, and these are veggie meatballs, and this is veggie sausage, which I actually don't eat either, but my family does eat that. So, and then these are muffins. We buy these at Costco. Got really bad light in there. We buy these at Costco maybe once or twice a year. I just happened to go to Costco today and get them. But I buy them and then I freeze them in like a variety pack because my family likes all different ones. That way we can take them out and just use them. Gosh, that's so dark. Sorry. Yeah, so those take us a couple months to go through. And then we, like I said, only buy them a couple times a year. And then we buy... Let me see if I can move something and make it lighter in here. It's really dark. Then we buy bread. So I buy the 2 loaves at Costco, and then I separate them. I freeze one, and then I use one. I just went there today, so I've got 2 in there today. And then I bought croissants. This is another thing that we very, very rarely buy, maybe once a year, but I just happened to buy them today too. They are just the croissants from Costco. I do the same thing. I put them in packages and then I freeze them because there's no way we could go through that many. It takes us a few months to go through them that way. So yeah, that is all just breads. And here's my guilty pleasure, ice cream. Sorry, I dropped something. Yeah, ice cream right here. So, yeah, we have a lot of ice cream right now. We don't normally have that much, but we do have a lot right now. Okay, so then we've got sweet potato fries. We buy these at Costco also. Those are really good. Sometimes we make them fresh, but sometimes we don't have time, so we do them frozen. I don't buy very many pre-packaged things at all, but that's... And I guess you'd classify that as prepackaged. So, anyways. Then we've got cheese ravioli. That's just for soccer nights mostly. That I don't have time to make meals. Toquitos. These are probably pretty old, but they seem to be okay. We really don't use that stuff that much. And then down here is just meat. Like I said, I don't eat meat, but my family does. My boys and my husband do. So, and I'll eat chicken occasionally, but that's it. So here's chicken. Chicken nuggets, these are another thing we buy maybe once a year. My kids don't eat them that much. Maybe once every couple of months they'll eat it. So they last a long time too. And then my brother-in-law does meat. He packages and processes his meat. So this is all grain-fed, free, whatever range. I don't know what you call it. I'm not a meat eater. Meat, but it's all like really good meat. And so, yeah, that is the meat for them. And then I always try to keep healthy snack options for the kids down at their level. So these are frozen Go-Gurts. I use the frozen Go-Gurts in Taylor's school lunch. If you guys don't know, they are actually this size because you can put them in a lunchbox, and by lunch they're supposed to be thawed. They've actually worked that out. So, and it works perfect. So then you don't have to put ice in their lunchbox, and you just use those. And the kids love them. They like to eat them like popsicles. And of course we have popsicles, but they really only eat those in the summertime, so they've been there forever. Then we've got Healthy Choice. This is when I'm trying to not eat ice cream at night. 90-calorie popsicle snack. Then we've got cheese. I do the same thing with cheese. We buy it in bulk. Then I put them in bags and freeze them. Same with the Kraft singles, buy it in bulk, freeze them. Yeah, and that is all out here. And then I will do my inside freezer. Okay, so here's my inside freezer. So we have a lot of freezer space, but we use it all because I do package a lot of stuff and buy in bulk. So up here, I just have all my little freezer things. These are for Taylor's school lunch. They just snap in the top of his Tupperwares. So they're, yeah, I just keep them up there so they don't get lost. A couple things of chocolate chips, Heath Bar things, more veggie stuff, veggie patties, garden burgers. Those are little sausage things. I don't like them, but my family seems to. This is my vegetable shelf. So this is just frozen chow mein mix. I'm not going to pull everything out, but there's peas and corn and frozen broccoli and stuff like that. Kind of a repeat of what's outside, but I put it in here so it's more accessible. I always have a backup so that I don't run out. So I don't have an excuse not to eat vegetables. So I always have a set outside and a set inside. So once the inside one's outside, I rotate the outside to the inside, and then I buy another pack. So yeah, we always have vegetables on hand. And then here's some more crescent rolls. Those are just some of the package that I bought today. So these are just more accessible. And then I have flatbread back here. Rolls, some French bread that I'm making some overnight French toast off of Pinterest this weekend I'm going to do, so I have it just frozen so it lasted. And then this is our shelf for shakes. I have frozen kale, frozen spinach, lots of fruit mixes, strawberry mixes, pineapple mixes. And then we also have some baby food left over from Savea. So I just noticed that as I was going through and cleaning this. So I'm going to just take a cube of it when I make shakes and just throw them in my shakes to use them up. So that way I can get some more vegetables for us too. I have a couple of cheeses in here, so when we go through them I don't have to go out there. Same here with sweet potatoes. I have some frozen cookies. I've grown up my whole life. We make cookies. We put them in Tupperware and we freeze them. My husband thinks it's the weirdest thing in the whole world, but I'm telling you, frozen cookies are delicious. And then this is some leftover chicken that we had the other day that we made in the crock pot. I just froze that. And then this is adobo sauce or something like that, I think, that we just froze. And then over here we have the 100-calorie guacamole packs that we use on our sandwiches sometimes. We've got some pepperoni and lots of chocolate chips. This is from the holidays because I had to buy a lot of variety, so I have lots of like little pieces around. There's a couple more popsicles, which I should move to the outside freezer because we don't eat them this time of year. And I'm not going to go through my fridge because it's a mess, but I will show you a couple of things that I do in here for my kids too, that I think is a good idea. So down here at the bottom of the crisper, we have kiwi here, and then I have some oranges, and those are just things that didn't fit in these. But down here in the crispers, I always keep healthy snacks for my kids. So in this drawer we have apples and pears that they can pull out and eat anytime they want. There's Go-Gurts and there's string cheese down here. So they can go through this and pull it out. There we go, now you can see. String cheese. So they can just pull out healthy choices during the day. So if they're hungry, not only do I not have to make anything, but they're getting healthy choices. So that's nice. And then up here, I do these little bags of carrots. So not just for the kids, but for us too. When we're running out, it's a quick grab and go thing. So you just grab a little handful of carrots in a bag. Sometimes I have sugar peas or snap peas, whatever you want to call them, for the kids too. And like some cut up broccoli or things like that I'll put in bags and kind of rotate them so they don't get sick of the same stuff all the time. But yeah, I think it's good to have it down on their level so that they can just come in here and grab it anytime they want. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. See you later.